Hey guys, how's it going? Wanted to go through a couple of wars with you. One against a Chinese clan, and I think it's Chinese. It's some sort of an Asian clan. And then the most recent one against a Mexican clan. So I'm not going to show all the attacks. I want to show some of the really good ones. I'm definitely not going to show all of them. So started off with our number 5 guy, Alex, versus their number 3. His name is something I would never be able to pronounce in 1,000 years. So the goal here is to get to the core and get to that town hall and everything. The best route of doing that is to clear out the outside buildings. I went after this one on my lower account and could not get in that core. And somebody else went after it, couldn't get in the core. I think this base got attacked like 2 or 3 times. Alex took from the corner of the base, which was a lot smarter. Normally, I try to attack a flat side of the base, but I guess some corners work better than flat sides. So I did a really good job with this one. He proved me wrong because I was thinking this whole time, you want to attack from the flat side. But the way that he got his troops to funnel in and everything, going on the corner actually worked out a lot better. So sends in a couple of hogs, takes those clan castle troops out of the clan castle, and starts dropping some archers for distraction for the dragon. There goes a poison spell. Dragon gets taken out with just a few wizards, and that balloon will actually just drop from the poison. I don't even know that the wizards even need to touch it. And there goes that dragon. So now we're going to send in a couple of golems. He throws a couple hog riders since the golems are tanking. So the hog riders are virtually untouched. And now the Expo is going to start getting on those hogs. So he got a few really good trade outs for that. Giant Bomb took out a lot of his hogs over here. And now he's got a tunnel made. And you see, before he dropped all of his troops, all this is gone. And he actually has a storage in the middle there, which has really high HP. So that allows him to get into here and start clearing out the core. So that's what the difference maker was, being that he had that wizard tower there. He got that jump spell just in time because those troops were just about ready to start wrapping around the base. And there they go. Now they're into the core. Throws a rage down and gets those Valks raged up. He's got 2 Valks in there. You don't really need a lot of Valks because there's just not that much in the core. A couple wizards. This is Archer, Queen, and King. And now on the outside edges, you can see the golems here and here. And it's just tanking for a wizard, and they're going to keep doing cleanup along the outside of the base. And now that you can see the entire core has been cleaned out, and the troops are going to work their way around into the inside. Really good rage spell placement right at the very end there just to finish everything up to get them to bust through that wall quicker. And you can see now that basically everything is going to be done. So we'll just times 4 this and get everything cleaned up real quick. So that was a really good attack. I was really impressed with that. All right. Next attack I'm going to show. I don't think I can show that one 90%. See, servers went down for a little while, wiped out a lot of the really good attacks that we did on some of these. That's just your standard go wipe on a Town Hall 9 taking out a Town Hall 8, so I don't want to show that. Sorry, Blink, but that's not what I wanted to show people. Here's a Town Hall 8 taking on a Town Hall 8 with a go wipe. This base is perfect for it because you can see there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments in the entire base. And so if you can get just a couple of those compartments opened up, you have access to nearly all the base. I mean, especially because this is a huge area. So if you can get your P.E.K.K.A.s to go in there and everything, you're golden. So he's got 1 Golemite. Spring Trap just took it out. But he's got a P.E.K.K.A, King, and a lot of wizards making their way into the core. She drops a heal spell, gets all those troops healed up, taken care of. And now she's got a P.E.K.K.A right out in front, taking care of that Barbarian King out there. Wizards are behind that P.E.K.K.A, which is exactly what you want. And now you can see it's pretty much toast. There's only 1 Archer tower left for defense in the entire base, and you have a lot of wizards and 2 P.E.K.K.A s. So this base is virtually done. Whenever you're Town Hall 8 and you're doing go wipe, I mean, you have a couple choices. You can either take a clan castle full of level 6 wizards, or you can take a level 4 P.E.K.K.A. Really can't go wrong either way. Those are both really good ideas to do that. So I think we're done with this war. I want to go into the next war. Go into the war log, and let's go into this war here. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Just had to take a quick break real quick. I wanted to go over to the next war. Now, this one I got 99% on. I was kind of bummed. I was more frustrated than anything, though. I mean, we were going to win the war no matter what, so I figured this would be a really good practice village for me. It's almost, I think other than the archer towers, it's maxed out. I want to say it's just the archer. And I guess a couple air defenses and expo. So there are a few different things that are, the royalty's kind of lower. So basically, couple of healers on my queen, took out the clan castle troops, did a lure with my hogs. Now that that's taken care of, see what I did here was I dropped a wizard over here, and so it forces my queen to have to go around this way, which is exactly where I want her to go. And that's called, so once again, talking about creating that funnel. Drop a jump spell right there, and a lot of other people attack after this, and I want to show you why you don't want to attack that way. Now the king's going to go in there, he's going to take out the queen, and she's toast. Golem's still in there tanking for everything. My queen is virtually untouched, plus she has 2 healers on her, about a ton. And here in just a short matter of time, I'm going to start sending in my hogs. I, of course, had a huge advantage because I knew where the giant bombs were. Still managed to hit 2 of them in a series to where it takes all of them out. But now I just spoiled the whole attack for you. So just keep watching and act like you never heard any of that. There goes a poison spell to dispense of those skeletons because I don't want those beating down my hogs and taking out hogs here and there, and I don't want that to happen. I think if I had dropped my heal spell sooner, I might have been able to save a couple hogs, but it's really hard to tell because they triggered those bombs at the most inopportune time. It was just one after another, boom, boom. I don't think a heal spell would have saved them, honestly. Just the way that that all tripped out and the way that worked, it wasn't exactly in my favor, that's for damn sure. So there goes the Golemites. I have four Golemites with a couple healers on them. And from here, so I'm going to times 4 it. And you can see the wizards are working their way through the base. And I still have a full health Archer Queen making her way around. And 99%. Just one lone mine left. And I was kind of upset about it, but I mean, it was more frustrated than anything. It was kind of funny. I was laughing. This is a perfect base for Go Wee Wee, which Stout does. Brings 10 witches, 2 golems, now I use healers instead of that many wizards. I do a very similar attack, but I like to use healers instead because it allows my queen to stay alive longer. It almost makes her act as a tank. So he actually brought 3, had 1 in his clan castle. So brings a earthquake spell, allows them to get into that core a lot better. Drops the other is going to work its way on the outside of the base. The other 2 golems are going to make their way inside of the base. And there goes all of his wizards, taking out Golem's tank for him beautifully. And now the witch spread all their skeletons and all their little skelly joy everywhere. And they'll be taken out in just a matter of, well, about a minute and a half, really. There goes the clan castle troops at Dragon's Toast. Wizards to make pretty short work of it, especially whenever it's caught up in a poison spell. And King's over here doing his thing with a couple of wizards. Well, now the wizards strayed and went the other way. But that's actually a good thing because they're taking out that cannon, and they're going to take out that archer tower more than likely as well. Maybe. Maybe not. So now you can see it's kind of slowing down. Everything's petering out a little bit. You got a couple witches left, and the queen and a golem, golemite. Oh, there goes the last golemite. King's still up. Queen's taking care of everything. Golems are tanking just in time for the archer tower and that Tesla, and they're going to make their way up here and tank for that archer tower to where the king and queen are pretty much untouched, and it works out perfectly. D's nuts, aka Stout, on that base. And this last one I'm going to do is a really, really good go low wee wee. I tell everybody to do, they're very base specific. You have to have air defenses in the center for this to work. Once these air defenses in the center are gone, you can send in your balloons on the outer areas of the base, and you can take out this base very quickly. As you can see, the whole attack in itself was basically 2 minutes long. That's a very, very fast attack. She was not pressed for time one bit. Takes out one of the outer rings of the walls, and Jump Spell is going to allow her to get all of her troops inside of the base. And now that she's got the inside of the base, she has access to the inside of the base, you can start wrecking all those air defenses, and it will allow you to start sending your balloons through the rest of the base. So there goes one air defense, Town Hall is down, last air defense is down, and now you can start sending in your balloons to start taking out everything else inside of the base. And this is ×2, so everything's going really quickly. Probably could have sent the balloons in maybe 5-10 seconds sooner, but obviously it worked out really well, and now you can see the defenses are gone. And the balloons are actually going to help with cleanup, and they're a pretty good cleanup troop. They're slow moving, but they're so powerful. Just a couple of drops from those bombs will take out almost anything. Now here's another Golo Wee Wee. These guys really, really like to centralize all their air defenses. I think that they were afraid that we're going to get them, but we had the perfect recipe for these kinds of bases. Draw out the dragon, keep your poison spell. I brought a level 5 dragon against their level 5 dragon, and I had a poison spell, so that helped out a lot. And now you can see that that base, or that clan castle, is taken care of. And I used pretty much the same amount of troops that they used for that clan castle, so it was kind of like a 1-for-1 trade, which is really a good thing, because a lot of times you use more troops trying to take out the clan castle. Drop your jump spell in the center there, and now you can see the king and queen are going to go right into the center, along with a couple of those P.E.K.K.A.s. And they're going to start getting into that core, taking out everything. Once those air defenses go down, it's more or less just a matter of time before I have to drop my balloons, and this base will be done and over with. So the king's in there doing work, and I've not even used his ability yet. 2 golems tanking, and I think I deployed my balloons just a little bit too soon on this side, maybe. I don't know. Maybe right on time. You can see the balloons are going to work their way towards these other defenses, and there's only one Tesla that can hurt any of the troops, and it's actually attacking the king, so it's done for. And I have a couple little skellies taking out my balloons, but I think my queen is going to be shooting those down shortly, so I don't have anything to worry about with that either. And the balloons are just there for cleanup anyhow. I mean, I have more than enough cleanup troops. There goes the skeletons. They're done for. And that base is toast. Now this is a hog raid, and it's unfair because I have level 5 hogs, so I don't really lose any hogs. But it's a really good base to show everybody, because your hogs are going to path to the nearest defense, which what they want you to do is they want you to go over these cannons and then go into the archer tower. Now somewhere in here, if this person was smart, they made a double giant bomb. Either here, 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 either one of these three, not that spot, these 3 spots here. And so what you need to do is bring some balloons and you can take out these outer cannons. If you take out the outer cannons, they're not going to trigger those spots. You can drop your hogs here in the base. even hogs, you could do this. I mean, level 4 hogs, you could do this. You don't have to have level 5. So there goes that cannon. There goes that cannon. I have a little bit left on this one, so I send in one hog just to clean it off, clear it out, and now you can see that this base, the giant bombs are of no use. There's my Teslas here. Did my clan castle lore, got the dragon out. That clan castle only had one dragon in it because it was a smaller castle. It doesn't have 25 troop space. Drop my poison spell, a couple wizards, and now the dragon's taken care of. Now here goes the barbarian king and the queen. I didn't need to use those, but I mean I didn't need to use them as tanks, but I did anyways just because. And then I had a lava hound. I forgot I actually had it even in there. I didn't even know what was in my clan castle, so I just dropped it down and lava hound pops out. But that just goes to show you how unfair this raid is, being that you're Town Hall 9 taking on a Town Hall 8, because I basically had no CC and taking out this base because that lava hound's literally toast now. And there goes the hogs, and you can see all they're doing is going after the nearest defense. And so that was the only giant bomb spot that I had to worry about, and they're going to roll through the rest of this base pretty quickly. I actually had a heal left over, so I used 3 spells just like you would as a Town Hall 8. And like I said, I pretty much didn't have a clan castle either. So that just goes to, if you do path all your hogs correctly and you make sure your bombs are taken care of, you should be able to take this base out with level 4 hogs, no problem whatsoever. That's cleanup, so I'm not going to show that. It's just the hogs cleaning up the rest of the base. This is Blue doing a go wipe, and she sends in a couple wall breakers, opens up that first line of walls, gets a couple golems in there, and I don't know why she hasn't sent in her wizards yet. There they go. Now they're going to take out that dragon. No poison spell yet either. Okay, so I want to pause it real quick. As soon as you send your golems in, if your clan castle's that close, just drop the poison spell because it's going to slow down the troops to the golems. And it will damage the golems, or damage the dragon along the way, as well as the other clan castle troops. So it'll slow them down and damage them. So you want to do that. There was no poison spell used in this, so I want to go ahead and throw that out there, let you guys know that. Good rage spell placement because it allowed the wizards to take out that dragon a lot quicker than they would have normally. She lost a lot of wizards on that giant bomb, but it's so placement because it keeps those wizards alive longer. You really want to protect your wizards because, that's why you're using golems, is to protect those wizards. Those wizards are going to take out a large portion of the base for you because they, rather than your P.E.K.K.A.s and your golems, have to beat on the wall forever. And now there's a P.E.K.K.A. on the outside, and it's tanking for a ton of wizards out here. That's actually going to help tremendously because those wizards are going to come through and they're going to start taking out everything on the outer edges of the base. And this P.E.K.K.A. is doing the same thing. A lot of people get mad whenever the P.E.K.K.A.s don't go inside the base, but it's actually not a terrible thing as long as you have something in the center, like a golem in this case. Because that golem is going to tank for the stuff on the inside, and the P.E.K.K.A.s will tank for all the outer defenses. And right now she's only got 4 wizards left. But they're going to continue to take out every single thing because they can shoot over the walls while everything else is still shooting at the tanks. And that's why the raid went so well. Okay, that's pretty much all the raids that I wanted to show you guys. Actually, I think it was 15. This was pretty good because level 1 dragons using 3 lightning spells, level 1 dragons against a base that's nearly a maxed out Town Hall 7. As far as like air defenses goes. Now the ground defenses are not max, but the air defenses are pretty close to max. One more level on that air defense, I think the wizard towers may be able to go up 1 level. I don't know. And I don't know if the archer towers are max or not. It's been a long time since I've been Town Hall 7, so I don't know what things max out at anymore. It's been a really long time since I've been at Town Hall 7. Lines out his dragons. I'm going to ×4 this because, well, dragon raids take forever. There was an extra dragon in his clan castle, and he just basically lines his way through the base. And that the last air defense is already done and over with. One archer tower left, and those dragons are going to take care of everything. Now, that was a really good raid. Look at that. He's got almost all of his dragons left, and they're all really, really, really a good raid. So I just wanted to awesome job, Macius Jerry. This next war, I think we're going to do okay, but you guys watch this, hit me up in the chat log, and let me know what you think, okay? Talk to you later.